Alright, we are in the last part of our draft preview. We're talking about the late rounds, and Hodgie, I want you to lead the discussion, even though I know it's just going to be another quarterback.
No, actually, it's not. Surprise, surprise, Daddy. I'm full of surprises today. I am today talking about your Sky Moore. This guy, he is a coverage linebacker with like great coverage. And he has a downside. Downside is he's a little bit small. But the thing is, the guy's like bionic. They have fused his head to his neck. He's ready to go. He's ready to rumble.
I just want to remind you, that is not a good thing. You know, I mean, it's better he just had a natural neck-head relationship. But what you're talking about is it's actually a liability. I just want to clarify.
Are you kidding me? He's enhanced. He's enhanced like a cyborg. I tell you what, the reason my little secret sauce I got, I'm going to sprinkle all over this draft for you, Daddy-o, is there's rumors going around the rumor mill that the Seattle is having a hard time here with Russell Wilson. They're thinking about bringing on some new blood. And, you know, in fact, I believe that by picking Sky Moore, we could then trade up, you know, trade in the Ford Pinto for a Tesla and get you Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, by the way, would be right at home at the Cincinnati Bengals. The man is mobile. He's got this.
Well, you know that is a long.
No. Russell Wilson is a man who wants to win, and he wants to win big. And my sources, which I cannot reveal, Daddy-o, they tell me that he is very unhappy with what's going on in Seattle. And as you know, the Bengals are known for their loyalty. And by the way, they're known for treating talent quite well. So I think that Russell Wilson, who's by the way born in Cincinnati, would be very, very happy to end his career in his native land.
Yeah, I mean that's a long shot, but I do appreciate you not taking a quarterback for once. Now,
well, I kind of am, but yeah.
Well, I mean, no, that's not going to happen. I mean, and you can't play, you know, Andy Dalton and Russell Wilson at the same. I mean, who's going to be the quarterback? You know, you have two amazing franchise quarterbacks. You know, you can't have them at the same time. So, John, what direction are you going here?
I feel betrayed, Hodgie. You were supposed to go to another quarterback, but to pick up the slack, I'll go with yet another defensive lineman. Actually, two small school defensive linemen. P.J. Hall out of Sam Houston State. The guy had, I think, 100 tackles in the backfield in his career, and he's tested exactly like Geno Atkins did at his pro day, only about 20 pounds heavier. So if you're looking for, even more so than Maurice Hurst, a Geno Atkins clone in this class, it might be P.J. Hall. And another guy that really intrigues me in the small school stage is Bilal Nichols out of Delaware, who tested about a little bit taller than what you're looking at with P.J. Hall, but tested really well and also had incredible production at Delaware. Like in terms of just racking up a lot of tackles in the backfield, both those guys were really good against their level of competition, and the value would make sense in the 4th or 5th or even 6th rounds for those guys.
So follow-up question, John. On a scale of let's say 1 to 10, where does the bringing Geno Atkins onto the Bengals rank as like the best decision this team has ever made in your eyes? Because it seems like you're always looking for that type.
Because anything that happened before 2002 is irrelevant because I wasn't a fan back before then. So yeah, I would say it's probably the greatest decision that they've ever made in the history of. No. I take that back. The second greatest, because the first greatest one was putting the stripes on the helmet, and that will never be outdone. And the only thing that will counter that is that they've somehow removed those stripes. Because but until that day, that is still the best decision. Geno Atkins, bringing in Geno Atkins is the second best.
Wow. Geno Atkins is blushing because I know he watches the show.
Yeah, he does. But Joe, I know you had a couple of ideas for the late rounds.
I had a 7th rounder, Eddie Pinero, kicker from Florida. He doesn't have the strongest leg, but he never missed over 50. Really good on kickoffs. A lot of them touchbacks or through the back of the end zone. Marvin Lewis pulled him aside at his pro day and went in with him and had a meeting with him. I think this could be the 7th round pick, and their shot at Jake Elliott again, so they can cut him in camp, and then he can go somewhere else and win the Super Bowl.
Precisely.
What are the chances the Eagles are to give us back Jake Elliott? Isn't there a tradesies something?
We just cut him though. There's no trade. We just cut him.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got nothing for him.
Well, you know, I mean, it's fair though because
it's only but I'm saying it's been a year. Don't we have dibs or something?
No, I mean to defend the Bengals, Randy Bullock was slightly better on extra points in the preseason. So I mean,
we should have licked it.
But when you made that pick in the 5th round, that's premium. That's like drafting a quarterback in the 1st round for kickers.
Yeah.
You take them in the 5th round. you're made that decision right then and there. It doesn't matter how Bullock played, unless Bullock was flawless, and he wasn't. He was good, but you're making that decision then that Jake Elliott's the kicker for 2017, and they wasted it.
Yeah,
Man,
The draft is 5 rounds wrong. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
You're right.
yeah, and Jordan, any thoughts on the final rounds?
No, not really.
Do you agree with me though, Jordan? My plan?
Yes, I do like it because I am a big Russell Wilson fan.
Because the secret, guys, I don't know if you know, Jordan has a kind of prescience when it comes to draft stuff. He called Mixon last year.
He called Lawson. He called Jake Elliott.
Yeah. So if he's agreeing with me, that means I have my.
Well, of course, Joe also.
That means we got to start ordering our Russell Wilson.
Joe
jerseys.
also called Mixon and Lawson. I saw in one of his mocks from last year.
And Ryan Glasgow.
Nice.
Yeah. So that is it for our preview. We'll see what the Bengals actually do in a couple of weeks. Make sure you tune in for a draft recap on DNH Sports, and make sure you contribute to the Puppet Fund. It's a very worthy cause. And
Yeah. And everybody out there should know, I've declared it on Twitter, I might have declared on the show too, that if AJ McCarron doesn't have a good year this year, I've committed to changing my name. So let's hope that he has a good year, because I really like my name.
Yeah, that's very important. I mean, you should probably let him know so that he knows to make good decisions with the ball. That is all we have for this episode of Sorry If I Spit When I Speak. We'll see you next time. SVT Pass.